All right. Good evening, everybody. I'm here with my good friend Jerilou. It's the first time we've met virtually face to face, but we've known each other for like over a year, I think. So I'm so
Probably.
excited. Yeah, it's crazy how we become a family and a community in all these pieces. So I'm so excited to get to chat with you today about your journey with Tranont. So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, who you are, that type of thing.
Well, my name's Jerilou, and I'm from Gravenhurst, Ontario, Canada.
Yes.
Um, I came into this business mostly because of the products. I tried them for about 3 months with Sarah, and finally I picked up the phone and said, I think I need to join,
Yeah.
become an associate. So, yeah.
So what made you say that in that moment? What was that sort of, I have to do this type of thing?
Well, I loved the products.
Yeah.
It was the products for me. I looked at the business later, and then I was astounded by that too. So I tried Mojo, Glow, and Enrich,
And,
and I
and was that
loved.
what you started with? You started with those
Yeah.
ones? Nice.
Well, yes, I did. I started with more than that, but
Yeah, that's what you kind of settled on. So
yeah, and they helped me.
good, good. So what does your kind of typical routine look like now compared to then?
You mean with the
With the
products?
products, yeah,
Yeah.
with the products. So what would you say
So
on a typical
I
day?
I started mostly with what did I start with? I think it was Mojo and Glow. I got more products than that, but I started with those. I didn't take everything all at once, right? Because I had to learn about them.
Yeah,
You do need to know what you're doing. And I will say I was a little skeptical, but I think everybody's skeptical, and you have to try it out first. So Glow, I liked it because of my hair, skin, and nails. It made my hair grow faster. I swear it did.
yeah.
It's subtle, but when you go to the hairdresser, less and less. And then it helped my knees running up and down the stairs, laundry, etc. I noticed subtly that, hey, that's not hurting nearly as much as it used to. I mean, I'm no spring chicken, right? So um, it's helped that. And I really loved that. And I started taking it every night. And I tried collagen loading, but then I stopped because I found it was about the same. So, but yeah, and then the Mojo, I have a story to tell about a Mojo. I wasn't sure about Mojo, but this last week I've run out of Mojo.
Everybody
And
watching this has this big gasp.
I know, because it's a well-loved product. And I ran out and I thought, I thought I had another one in the cupboard, but I didn't. So I did not feel my focus in the morning. I did not feel my energy. I felt sluggish. And I thought, oh, what is wrong with me? It has to be the Mojo. And it is, it's the Mojo. And it's, you don't realize it until you stop in
I've
that,
heard that so many times, right?
yeah,
Sometimes it's so subtle. Even with the skincare, one of my customers was
yeah,
telling me I didn't realize what it was doing for me until I actually read out. And
exactly.
some are impactful depending on the body type right away. Some are, take a while to go in there. But you have some kiddos, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
do. I
that
have
that also
four of them.
helps. You have four of them, yes. And
Yeah.
how old are they?
10, 9, and 2 at 7.
Oh my goodness. So yeah,
Two,
I mean,
two different families. Yeah.
yeah, and you mentioned that kind of aha moment. I use that being in education, that aha moment where like, oh,
Right.
I just was able to go up the stairs, or
Yeah,
I got off the ground without having to brace myself on something.
exactly.
Those little things creep in there. Or you go to the hairdresser and they say, well, what you been doing?
Yeah. And there's
Yeah,
your in.
yeah, absolutely. So you had the glow, you had the mojo. Is there anything else in your daily routine?
Yeah, enrich. And I
Enrich.
didn't take that every day. And I thought, I had a little issue about 6 months ago. Um, I have gastroesophageal reflux, GERD. Have you heard of that?
I have,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's like the burning in the throat and the reflux, right? And it helped me. And my doctor told me, a surgeon actually, she said, you need to take pre and probiotics. And I went, yes, because so I started taking them more religiously, because before I was just taking them one here and one there. And I have noticed a huge difference. I feel better. And I know it's all synergistically entwined. You use Enrich, it heals your gut and it's your second brain. And then it sends all these messages all over your body, and you drink the glow and they help out with everything, with the collagen and protein, collagen, biotin, and glow. There's all sorts of hyaluronic acid, all sorts of good stuff in it.
Yeah.
So, and they all work well together. And the mojo just blew me away when I ran out and thought, oh, well, I'll just order it. But right away, I noticed a difference. So that
Yeah.
spoke to me big time.
For me, I had my gallbladder out.
Oh, yeah.
And I also had my appendix out after I knew something was going on in my gut. And they say, like you said, your gut's your second brain. Go with your gut. Just that whole saying.
Yeah, go with your
It's
gut.
so real.
Yeah.
So that I was able to not travel. You know that travelers. I forget
Yes.
the terminology of a traveler's stomach, for lack of a better term. And
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
have it in any food in the morning for fear of having an upset stomach when I went to work, or if I was going to catch a plane, or those type of things. And so just the stories I hear about those items as well, where it just settles it, not only the absorption to make you feel better, and the excess
Right.
poundage we have. What is it, between 12 or 18 pounds
I
we have of
know.
sort of
That
weird,
is wild.
digestive tract poundage in there. So like immediately, if people are trying to look at that, that's a good byproduct. So if somebody was looking at this right now, this evening, and said, okay, why should I jump in? Why should I jump into Tranont? Whether it's from the product side, obviously 3 months in, you said, okay, I've experienced this enough, the business side. So if you would sum it up, like why should somebody, if they were on the fence, jump into now?
Well, there's great momentum now in Canada. It's been in here for what, a year and a bit?
Yeah, we're coming up on a year officially.
A
We've
year,
had the
yeah.
products a bit longer, but you're right on the ground in August.
Yeah, it's a debt-free company established in 2013. I mean, they have a great slogan to help 1 billion people over 30 years better their lives, change their lives. There's a great commission attached to selling the products. I think it's 50%, is it? Yes.
Yeah, yeah. In
Um,
Canada, you start there. It's amazing.
It's 50%. And you can do it whatever way you want. If not everybody's going to be a millionaire, right? You don't want to say that, but you could be a millionaire. It depends how you do this. So you could be a customer and or not a customer, an associate who sells to people that they're customers, and you can make a lot of money doing that. And you can help people feel better. We're not a cure. We're a help along with a chronic condition. We're not going to cure the chronic condition, but you will make it a lot better and easier to live with, i.e. the enriched, just what we just spoke about.
Yeah.
And you can just do what you want with it. If you want to buy groceries, if you want to pay for your kids' dance classes or sports or whatever, you just work at it the way you want to. And then if you want to go all in, there are systems in place where you can just plug into them. Everybody helps everybody. It's not a competition because everybody comes in here for a different reason. Not everybody comes in with the same reason, and it's not like I'm against you and you're against me and we got to beat each other. It's not like that. We help each other. What is it you want to do? Okay, I'll help you do that. You can there's a Jeep bonus in the lower Jade level, which I've never seen with any company.
It's
So
crazy.
there's so much. I could go on. What
Yeah,
else?
I think we could for sure. I'm wondering if they're going to have to change their help 1 billion people with the new product launch coming up, who could like help
Yes,
the world, And so I'm wondering if there will be anything with that statement there, because it seems like it will be blown out of the water.
I'm excited to hear about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anything,
for sure.
something the world hasn't seen. That I'm so excited about. I don't know
Yeah,
anything. Yeah,
I have no idea what it is, but
yeah,
I'm
we'll find out.
anxiously awaiting.
We'll find out together. But
Yes. Well,
Jerry Lou, it's been awesome chatting with you. It's just
thanks.
the beginning of our continued friendship. And so I appreciate you jumping on, and I wish you a good night.
Oh, thank you very much for having me, Billy.
Yeah,
Take care. Bye.
bye.